we have this request is from Charles, one of our paid patrons. And Charles has to say this. This 7-minute video briefly tells the background of Falling in Reverse's Ronnie Radke. Am I saying it right? Radke?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I apologize for the narrator's droning voice, but I thought it would give you some perspective of Ronnie's past life. Falling in Reverse has made lots of videos. I want to give a shout out to viewers of these reactions to contribute more to their videos so Ryan and Nathan can experience more of their music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I will say this. I know Ryan's not with us today. Unfortunately, he's away on military matters.
Mm-hmm.
But Ryan does go back and watch all of the ones that he misses afterwards. So he will be up to date on everything here. But Daniel's just filling in here for us. So thank you, Daniel.
I am Ryan. That's what she said. Inappropriate things.
There you go. Oh, yeah. And yeah. Oh, Ryan, you naughty boy.
How Ronnie Radke changed from his early age to now, as well as learn all the most interesting things about him. Enjoy watching. Ronnie Radke was born in bright and shiny Las Vegas, but his childhood was far from glittering. His dad was a biker and his mom came from the Blackfoot Indian nation and had Portuguese roots. Ronald grew up with his 2 brothers in a poor single-parent family. Due to severe addiction, his mother was practically not involved in the lives of her children. The future rock star was brought up by his father and grandmother. Radke's musical career began with mastering the piano and guitar. He took his first steps by playing Blink-182 hits, starting with the song Damn It. In high school, Ronnie formed several bands and later ran away from home to play with his friend Mitch in a band called 3.0. Their sound was strongly reminiscent of Blink-182. For a while, Ronald lived with Mitch and his mother, performing at local small venues. He soon returned home to his father and re-enrolled in school, but then dropped out again. The singer later said that it was hard for him to concentrate on his studies as he dreamed of music and fame. The next band of the rebel without a cause was called Lefty. At a local talent show, Radke met Max Green from the band Almost Heroes. Max dropped his mic during a performance and Ronnie picked it up, so their friendship began. Together they formed the band True Story and recorded their first demo, including the track This Is Not the End. Ronald began experimenting with screaming and clean vocals, which eventually led to the formation of Escape the Fate in 2004. The project became popular in the Las Vegas post-hardcore scene thanks to Radke's energetic vocals and colorful image, and their debut demo attracted the attention of local producers. In 2006, ETF won a radio contest and signed their first label deal, releasing their debut EP There's No Sympathy for the Dead. The same year saw the release of their first full-length album Dying Is Your Latest Fashion, which cemented Escape the Fate's status as one of the most promising bands on the scene. The singles from the release, Situations and Not Good Enough for the Truth and Cliché, are still considered the band's best-known works. In them, Ronnie displayed both carefree romantic adventures and themes of betrayal and disappointment. Radke became the leading creative inspiration of the band, combining melodic parts with aggressive vocals that are immediately recognizable from the first notes. In 2008, however, the vocalist's career with Escape the Fate came to an abrupt end. The court sentenced him to 2.5 years in prison for violating the probation he had previously received for possession of brass knuckles, illegal in the state of Nevada. The probation was the result of his involvement in a 2006 brawl that left a man dead. These offenses were not Radke's first problems with the law. His violent lifestyle and his fascination with highly potent substances often led to conflicts and arrests. Despite his musical success, Ronnie's life was full of chaos and scandal. After his incarceration, Ronald was expelled from the ETF. Nevertheless, even in prison, he didn't give up his creativity. The artist began planning a new project, first calling it From Behind These Walls, and then renaming it Falling in Reverse. Ronnie used all available means to work on songs and keep in touch with familiar musicians on the outside. He was angry at his former Escape the Fate bandmates and dreamed of proving to everyone that his new project would eclipse all their success. Radke wrote music every day, dreaming of returning to the stage. Later, the musician admitted that he was grateful for the prison sentence, as this experience helped him realize his mistakes, change his lifestyle, and start a new chapter. Released in 2010, Ronnie quickly returned to music and released the single Raised by Wolves with Falling in Reverse. The band's first album, The Drug in Me Is You, was warmly received by listeners and reached the top 20 on the Billboard chart. The release was diverse in genre and included autobiographical elements. Of course, it was not without scandals. During that period, at one of their performances, Radke threw 3 microphone stands into the crowd, which resulted in injuries to several spectators. The frontman apologized for the incident and claimed that his actions had no negative intentions. The success of the first album, Falling in Reverse, was the beginning of Ronnie's ascent to the top of musical Olympus. The second work of 2013, Fashionably Late, was notable for its combination of post-hardcore with elements of punk, hip-hop, and electronic music. Many people didn't like such a mishmash of genres, while others appreciated the bold experiment. 2 years later, the album Just Like You premiered, which returned to a more traditional post-hardcore sound, and was well received by fans. The title track and its music video mocked celebrities in trance, which added a satirical touch to the album. 2017 saw the release of Falling in Reverse's 4th album, Coming Home. It showcased Ronnie and his band's more mature and melodic sound. The release explores themes of loneliness, love, and introspection, showcasing the band's evolution towards a more atmospheric and lyrical style. Ronnie wrote many of the lyrics for the album while sitting alone in his car. Falling in Reverse's most popular song is Popular Monster, released in 2019. In this track, Ronnie talks candidly about his struggles with depression, anger, feelings of loneliness, and addictions, making the lyrics very personal. The music video, where Radke symbolically transforms into a monster, emphasizes the visual and metaphorical depth of the composition. Personal life, like Radke's career, is eventful. He was engaged to Chrissy Henderson, with whom he has a daughter in common. However, their wedding did not take place due to infidelity on the part of the musician. In the same period, the artist's brother Anthony died in a car accident, which was a heavy blow for the Falling in Reverse frontman. Ronnie has been dating wrestler Saraya Beavis since 2018. At the beginning of the 3rd decade of his life, the singer decided to resolve all old conflicts and offenses. He reconciled with the members of the band Escape the Fate, including his current vocalist Craig Mabbitt. Also, Ronnie found the strength to forgive his mother, who left him as a child. The story of Ronald Joseph Radke is not only a journey from a turbulent youth to recognition in the music industry, but also a story of reconciliation and forgiveness. His life experience shows that through hardship, one can find true happiness and creativity in life.
All right.
Watch these videos to see more fascinating transformations of your favorite rock stars. See you in the next video.
Well, it was very interesting. That was a very extra special glimpse into his life. I don't really know what to kind of think. I didn't think he was that old. Like in the video that we seen, he didn't look like he was 4. I was actually kind of like, oh wow, he's like 40, 41 years old right now. That's crazy. He doesn't look like it. So with everything he went through in his life, he looks good for his age, and still can. Ow. Sorry. Ow.
Oh no. Your cat.
Yep. He likes this cord. He's special, everybody. Yeah. Cat.
It's one way to describe your cat.
Yeah. Special is the.
That's a nice way.
Yes. He's such a goober. But yeah, it was an interesting video. Yeah, I don't really.
Yeah.
What's that? I can't remember what they said he was in prison for. Just like having brass knuckles,
maybe having a fight, and it sounded like there was something to do with like, was he implicated or involved in some kind of a toss up? I don't know. I missed that part. Anyway, like I've seen enough of these guys, and this is probably where this is coming from Charles, is to give us a little bit of the insight of what his life is like, because he's a very unique character. Like some of the earlier stuff from Falling in Reverse sounds a lot more like that 80s kind of screamo, punk, post-punk kind of sound. Whereas like some of the recent stuff, we did one where he collaborated with Jelly Roll, and it's a country song.
Okay. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'm surprised that Jelly Roll is even doing country, because wasn't he not country? And there's a couple other people that are in country right now that it's like, oh, that's surprising.
Well, it's a little bit of everything, really. That's what I think makes him so unique, is like his sound is just, it's harder to place him in one category, and I think that's what makes some artists, in my opinion, a little bit better. They stand out a little bit more. If it's hard to say, like, oh yeah, that's like middle of the road whatever band, oh, here, Charles is here. He just gave us some insight. So this is what happened.
Just seen that, yeah.
Went to the desert, got attacked by 12 against 3. Oh, his friend shot someone. It was ruled self-defense.
Oh, wow. Okay, well.
Yikes.
Yeah.
But I think, like, I mean, I know that, yeah, the person doing the I would say this about Falling in Reverse. If Falling in Reverse went and watched this, like, little business kind of sound background, like with the scrolling pictures, they'd be like, they would cringe. I'm just guessing the members of the band would cringe watching that, because it's like, it just sounds so like,
yeah.
I don't know, that I got that out of the way, just because I was like, oh, okay.
The AI voice, man, that was rough.
I don't know if that was AI.
I'm pretty sure it was. No one talks that monotone.
Thick accent. And I couldn't quite place it. It was kind of a Scandinavian accent, is what it sounded like. But no, the insights, however, were very helpful, and I think that's good to know. Like, he's got a very troubled background. I'd love to know the story of the tattoos, actually, because I could see he just kept on collecting more and more,
and then he blacked them out.
It just blacked him out. Yeah,
that would be a rough go. Blacking it all out.
Oh yeah.
It hurts enough getting, like, small details. Can you imagine getting just like everything blacked?
No, I could not.
Nope. I don't think I could sit through that. And I could take a lot of pain, but I don't think I could sit through that.
No, I could not.
Yeah.
So that was fascinating. Anyway, thanks, Charles. I think that's good to know going forward. We'll have that insight as we continue to explore Falling in Reverse. If you'd like to be like Charles, you know what to do. There's a link in the description that takes you to the place to request all the things. That's how it happens around here. So then we'll see you in the next one.
I come from planet Will. I come from planet Will.